you reaching for the chair? Modi, you can't go back there. I tell you this every time. But if you want to stay out, you can stay out, but not on the chair. You can't go on the chair. Okay? What are you doing? You want to go back in? Okay? You're going to stay out and be a good boy? Okay? All right, welcome to this channel. I'm Whitney Moon. This is our special guest here making a cameo. He's not going to be staying out for long because he wants to get himself onto the back of my chair, which he already did today. So I was hoping that if he already did it once, he wouldn't want to do it again, but he's just going to want to go on that chair every time, aren't you? Yes, you are. I'm not going to let you because it's dangerous. All right, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm going to pick up some collective energy for everybody that's watching. Modi, are you going to have to go in? Okay. All right, first card down, we have the Moon. Could be Pisces energy. It could just be possibly not seeing something. It could be illusions. Then we have no. Just flat out no. Spider web. Okay. Mother Nature's wrath and two-sided. So I almost feel like maybe this is somebody that thinks that they've been going under the radar and doing things in the dark. And I mean, I don't know how long you've watched this channel. Maybe you're brand new. But a part of this channel, I always say, there's no amount of witchcraft, okay, or bad energy or darkness that could ever be done without our guardians and ancestors finding out about it. Because it's in the ether where they live, okay? And it's kind of one of those things where a lot of times I'll hear like, fuck around and find out, you know, like you really want to put some shit out there. You really want to hurt some people. Well, you know, Spirit is going to show you that's not the way that you play with people. You do not put your wrath out, okay, to hurt people. So what I feel like is the reason, maybe why we're getting this message, maybe why we're getting this message is because somebody believes that they are doing something to you, i.e. the two sides, okay, and they think that they're not going to get caught, okay? But Mother Nature's wrath, I feel like, okay, well, they got to be using something, okay? They're using magic, which means they're either using the air, they're using the earth, they're using fire, or they're using water. They're using one of them. And no matter which element you use, okay, the king or queen of that element is going to find out. Okay, you want to put some dirt in the air, then Mrs. Air, High Priestess, is going to find out about it. You want to rub somebody's name in the dirt, guess what? High Priestess of fucking Earth is going to know about what you did, okay? Because it's you're fucking around with somebody's playground, okay? That knows their playground, okay? This is the fucker, this is the we don't fuck around crew, okay? This isn't we buy a bunch of properties and have no idea, if we get broken into or not, or because we don't ever look at them. Like, this is somebody who knows their property, okay? And if anybody even steps fucking foot on it, they know, okay? I almost feel like no for once is like no, like K-N-O-W. Like, no, I know what you're doing. You cannot hide what you think what you think you've done. Like, for all they know, they went to some abandoned, property, okay, did something, called to somebody, put something out, and they didn't know that the entire property, okay, had security cameras all over it. A lot of things that look abandoned aren't abandoned. Okay, they look abandoned, so then people won't fuck with them. Okay, but it doesn't mean that, you don't have the neighbors watching it every day, or somebody's not taking, taking their time every day after work to go by and make sure no one's, fucked around. Like, people do actually care, okay, about what they acquire in this life. And some people are not just trying to acquire things to get other people to take care of them. They're getting these things for them to take care of. Okay. It's like those people that get a bunch of properties, okay, or like open up a bunch of businesses just to have everybody else work for them. Okay. But they don't actually want to work for them, like, they don't even want to work for themselves. They're not doing it to get money, okay, for themselves. Or they're not doing it to help themselves or give themselves a job. They just want to get money. And some people are out there, man, they just want money. That's all they want. They don't care how they treat their staff. They don't care if the product's any good. It's just, will it sell? How quick will it sell? Are the consumers on it? Are they not on it? Right? How quick can we flip this? How quick can we get our men out there to do this? It's always like, how fast, how fast, how fast, how fast. Okay. And now it seems like they know about it, because energy is not supposed to, it's not supposed to be so violent. Okay. It really isn't. Energy is very, you're fucking kidding me. Bye, baby. Did you delete? I was like, oh, what a fucking idiot. I know. I didn't even notice he was saying all that. Like, hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. For one, if you're looking to pick up a chick, don't call her baby. I'm not a baby. I'm 39 years old. Thanks. Okay? You have to stay away from that chair, mister. I know, you're half upside down. All right. Well, I think we're going to have to say goodbye to our friendly visitor, because he is being mischievous now. Hey, you're being mischievous. Yes. When you be mischievous, I concentrate too much on you and not the reading. Right? He's going to get mad at me for that. I'm just kidding. He never gets mad. He's all kisses. Okay, kisses and hugs till the next time you swing through. Get this fucking out. Thank you. Oof. Okay, cemetery gates. Woo-wee. Scarecrow. Yikes. Life over death when shit hits the fan. Okay, so whatever this person was doing to you, okay, if they were doing witchcraft against you, if they tried to put you on the other side, if they thought that they were going under the radar and nobody was noticing what they were doing, spirit knows, okay? And this is an analogy, okay? This is something that could be happening in your dreams. This is something that could be happening in another dimension. This could be something that's happening in actual real life, okay? But it's over. Like, I think with the cemetery gates, I kind of believe that they wanted to make sure that you got to those gates and not them. And I think that they used Mother Nature in some way to scare you. Maybe your mother was a bitch. Maybe she was abusive, and your father just kind of, hid behind her while she was going through, like, possibly a couple of personality traits, dark then cold. And it's just like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, a bitch can be cold, but, like, and then dark. And then I don't really see anything that has to do with love here. Okay, other than then we got life over death. And then we have when shit hits the fan, and social media with the Blair Witch. So I feel like you could be trying to keep people away from you, hence putting shit up on social media. Okay. I mean, honestly, one of the best ways to get people to stop talking to you that are annoying you is just start putting them up on Instagram. Start putting them up on Facebook. Okay, start violating them the way that they violate you. Okay, start telling people everything that they do. Okay, if someone's stalking you, make it known. If somebody won't stop texting you, make it known. Somebody wants to fuck with you. I swear, it's kind of sucks, but the only way to fight back is, it seems, through social media now. Especially the ones that really want to hide. My sister has been doing black magic not black magic, but, magic on social media for a long time. And incognito, nobody knows that she's there, but, the social media network that she's using knows that she's on there. Okay. And she uses that to her advantage, of anybody that says anything in her dreams. Like if she has somebody that comes into her dreams, then boom, she's in the morning and she's writing it down and she's documenting it and then she's putting it up on her platform. And that's what she does. She, we all have mission and we all have our parts of exposing people. And her part is to expose people on a different way because she's exposing them on a platform where nobody knows them. She's not using the correct name. And the people that she's exploiting, she's also not using the correct name, but she's using initials and family names and heirlooms and stuff like that to describe these people. Just simply so that nobody can really find her. Okay, find her, know where she's at. It's not a popular one. It's something that you wouldn't think that somebody would use. It's almost kind of like blogging, but not, I don't know. I can't really say too much without like fully giving away what she's doing and how she's doing it. But let's put it this way. If anybody comes into her dreams, she puts it on the site. If anybody contacts her, which nobody really does contact her, but if they do, and she knows that they're lying and they're full of shit and they're trying to fuck her over, she puts it on the site. Basically, a lot of it is stuff that she's dealt with in the past. A lot of it is dream state, because in your dreams, a lot of people come through your dreams full of shit. And those people are fucking you over in 3D. And Chiron has been putting up like so many posts lately. And one of his recent posts was he had a dream when he was 5 years old that somebody stole his McDonald's. And he says, your dreams will tell you exactly what's going on. It's just whether or not you pay attention to them. Like, it's like along those lines, okay? And then I was like, that is 1000% true, because when you see people in your dreams, if they're not helping you and they're deceiving you and they're trying to fuck you over, it will come through those dreams. Okay. They will do something that hurts you. They'll do something that steals something from you. They'll do something that teleports you, or now all of a sudden you're working where they're supposed to be working, or they put you back in school. They say that there's things you need to learn, so you got to go back to elementary school. Okay, dreams are huge, and people like to get away with a lot of stuff in dream state, and that's why anything that happens in dream state, my sister exploits. I don't really talk about my dreams. Like, sometimes I do, but my dreams are far and few of things I want to discuss. Okay, sometimes they're amazing, and other times there's no fucking way I'm talking about that, because I don't fucking want to talk about it. I don't care if it resonates with the collective. I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay, and I damn well sure know that you guys don't want to fucking hear that. Okay, so I choose not to say a lot of these things that happen in my dreams because I'm dealing with them in a different way. Okay, I'll just exploit my father in a different way. I'll exploit the dream in a different way. If somebody comes into my dreams and fucks around with me, for the most part, you can guarantee you will get an email, a phone call, a text message, or some type of communication from me as to, you're fucking with me and you need to leave me alone. Okay, I've said that to a few people. You should see their faces. Like, okay, when I say that to them, like, leave me alone. You have to stop messaging me. Stop fucking thinking about me. I know what you're doing. I can fucking feel you. What up, Danny and Renee? Okay, and you should see their faces sometimes. Like, they look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, I just want to stress the fact that majority of people in this world are telepathic. You want to sit there and talk shit about the person that's literally sitting on the couch right beside you? Okay, I'm going to tell you that soul knows that you're talking shit. Okay. And once this guy, I slept with this guy once, and he went around town and he told everybody about it. And I stopped fucking him almost immediately. I didn't even find out what he was actually saying till years later. And I went, huh. Okay, well, that's ironic, because I was told by spirit to stay away from him. I didn't know why. And then all of a sudden he was banging some other chick. And I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. Like, what are you fucking doing? Then he was trying to put this chick in front of my face as if I cared. And she was sloppy, ugly, dirty, mashed up teeth, fake hair. Fucking, she wore a mask as fucking makeup. And I'm like, if that's who you want, like, she put her hair in dreadlocks when I had dreads. I couldn't believe it. Like fake dreads. I couldn't believe it. And I'm like watching this guy date her as she's trying to copy me and go into my body. And I'm like, how dumb are people? Like, really? I mean, she knows how bad he wants me. So she's changing her hair to look like me. Okay. And I mean, people will do that. Okay. They will exploit you. They will piss you off. They will do things. And then when you don't go running back, or when you don't give them the time of day, or when you say, fucking see you never, hang up the phone on them, what they do with that is like, my God, you might as well have just taken a bottle away from a toddler before their nap. Okay. Cause they're going to go fucking insane. And then that's when you step in again and go, don't you dare fucking threaten me. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare even open up your goddamn mouth when it comes to me, or I'll fuck your shit up. And I'm not talking, you could get to call the cops because I put a couple bruises on you. I will fuck your shit up. Keep it up. And then they go, oh yeah, such toughness. Say, oh yeah, big threat. Say you're going to threaten me now. And it's like, bitch, I don't got to threaten you. I'm just warning you. I'm not threatening you. I don't threaten people. I give them a warning. And I say, fuck around, find out. Fuck around, find out. And who am I saying that I am going to do anything? No. Fuck around, find out. Like, fuck around, find out means fuck around and find out. I ain't going to do shit to you. You think I'm going to come up to your house? I know how people fuck around now. I know that they want a fight. You know why I know they want a fight? Because everyone's got their fucking phones in people's faces, okay? Recording them as they poke the bear, and the bear wakes up. Oh, see? The bear's woken up. Look at the bear's woken up. Look what happened. You see what I mean? I can't even do anything without them fucking turning into this. Like, you've got people on your ass that are trying so fucking hard to get you to snap, to get you to break, to get you to start threatening everybody, okay? Because what they want is they want you to go away, okay? They want you at the cemetery gates. They want you to jump off the bridge, okay? Yeah, isn't that so easy? I want my pedophile stepfather to jump off the bridge. Go tell him, and maybe he'll listen to you, okay? Because I'm sure as fuck not going to. So whatever this is, okay, they think, maybe these people think that they can talk so much shit about you that you'll never be seen again. Yeah, again. Yeah, right. Okay, like, you're going to listen. That's the thing. It's like, collective can't be threatened, okay? Because you're better than that. You know better than that. If they're going to threaten to tell people on something that you did, go ahead. Go tell people what I did. For one, who the fuck is listening to something that happened God knows how long ago? And who the fuck wants to listen to you talk about me for the 300th time today? Okay? These people are running out of allies. I really think that's what it is. I think they're running out of allies, and I think they're scared because of that. Because they didn't know what it was going to be like to not have anybody around them. And now if they've attacked you as many times as I'm pretty fucking sure they've attacked you, okay, with the Blair Witch, just making you fucking run around and like basically never stop, crying every night, kicking you out of your house, freaking out in the middle of the night, changing into different people. Okay, like, and then videotaping it. Okay, and then, okay, so this guy came over the other night, and he goes, blah, 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 sent me a message the other day about of his girlfriend freaking out on him. And I thought he was talking about the guy's wife. So I go, his wife? And he goes, I don't know who the fuck she is, but she's fucking losing it on the phone. So I watched the video. And literally, this guy is taking a video of his girlfriend losing her shit. Okay, from the looks of it, she's just putting on a show. Okay, that's what it looks like. She's putting on a show. And after the video, she screams. She screams in it like she's like a demon, okay? And she starts smacking him in the face, and you know, he leaves or whatever, takes the fucking video with him. I'm like, you got to get that shit out of your phone, because I'm pretty sure that chick is fucking possessed, because she's drinking, okay? And the next day, I analyzed that video, and I went, okay, I wonder how many fucking times that my ex has taken pictures of me or videos of me fucking losing it. But you know what the funny thing is that nobody records the person who's starting the fight. Okay, they just record the person who's ending the fight. Okay, and that's what's so funny, because I said to my sister after she watched that video too, I said, you know who I feel bad for in that video? Not him, who's getting smacked because he's recording his fucking girlfriend, drunk ass girlfriend, freaking out on him. I feel sorry for her, because I know that person. Okay, because when I drink, I turn into a demon, because there's a demon inside of me that wants to fuck shit up. Okay, but I keep them very contained, because we all have sides that are dangerous. We have dangerous in ourselves for a reason. It's for attack mode. It's for protection. Okay, so I know what I have inside of me, and I keep it caged, controlled, fed. I don't starve it. I don't let it out. I let my inside do what it needs to do, so that I don't ever snap. Because I'm better than that. And it knows, it doesn't want to get me in trouble. But the demon inside of me knows what people are capable of doing. And it's fucking furious with some of these people that think that they can just talk shit, while my demon is standing in front of them going, I can hear you, you fucking idiot. Just because you're talking in your head, you're not the only one that's there. You know, people take medication to shut you up, right? Like, think about it, fucking retards, okay? These are people you're dealing with, okay? So this is not you. Okay, so I've been there, I've done that, okay? I know what it's like to have a boyfriend sit in front of me and poke me until I lose it. Because when I was in my 20s and I was drinking all the time, fucking Whitney was crazy, okay? She let that demon out all the time because she didn't give a fuck. Now, I don't really drink, okay, because I don't like it. Really, I just don't like the way alcohol tastes. It's so dehydrating, and I'm a channeler. I need my water inside of me, so I don't drink. I just don't want to. I smoke weed. That's all I fucking need. Okay, me, weed, and a good time. I don't need alcohol. But once I realized that, right, that every time I would get drunk, I would get blackout. It doesn't matter how drunk I was. Okay, I get blackout, forget the entire night, and fucking rage on people. And not to get punched in the face or anything. I never got hurt. That's what's so fucked up about it. When I let my inner demon out, I never hit anybody, and I never got hit. Okay, I would drive the fuck around 3, 4 in the morning, blackout drunk, and never get caught. Okay, I mean, early 2000s was a little different than what it is now. Okay, I never went through a ride program. We didn't have ride programs back then. Okay, if they did, it would be for like Canada Day. It was for a special occasion. Okay. We didn't have ride programs, okay? I fucking drove blackout drunk. That's the only way I knew how to drive in my 20s, okay? Because nobody was driving my ass home. The demon was out. I was driving myself home, okay? So spirit kept me protected at all times. It was always life over death, because they knew what I was dealing with. What do you expect? I mean, do you think spirit's gonna fucking get mad and punish you when they know what you're dealing with because they can hear it? Okay, back then, Whitney couldn't hear voices, although she knew what was going on. So it was very hard for me to just sit there in a room full of people I know that are talking about me without fucking raging. Okay, so this is like somebody just waiting for your shit to hit the fan, okay, and then recording you. But they don't record themselves antagonizing you, throwing shit at you, fucking with you, calling you names. Why record that, right? Because then they have to record the actual bad guy in the room, not the bear who was sleeping, minding their own business, not bothering anybody, the person who's throwing the rocks and poking, trying to wake it up. Okay, and that's unfortunately what Cøllective has had to deal with, and that's the whole Blair Witch thing. Okay, is that's how they're doing it. They're scaring you so then you wake up. And it's not the right you that's waking up, because you're already awake. You're there. You don't care. But they do. Okay, they fucking do. And like, this is like, honestly, these people, it comes down to a point where they are so into your energy and they are so wrapped up in making you look like a bad guy that they they're walking a slippery slope. Okay, I just heard slippery fucking slope on the goddamn edge. And now I can remember this video of like those people that go, why the fuck do people do this shit? And it was people on top of, I'm pretty sure Everest, but if it wasn't Everest, it was one of those mountains that people don't usually climb because they're fucked. Okay, these people are up there, they're with a guide. Okay, and you know the peak. Okay, so mountains are deceiving. It can make it look like there's this whole mountain on the one side and it's all snow, bitch. Okay, been there, lived there, done that. Okay, so they're walking, okay, on the fucking peak of the mountain, and this guy, for some reason, goes, how safe is this? And the guide goes, not very safe at all, and grabs this little poker, hits it down, and an entire bank of ice and snow falls off the side of this mountain. And it was right before somebody was about to take a step on that side. But he, you know, like they're supposed to hit it before you step on it, which is why they're leading the pack. So this person went to go on the side, okay, take a picture as per usual, got to take your pictures, and almost fell to their goddamn death. How dumb are you? Because spirit can make it look like you're walking on a mountain until that snow falls. Okay, so that's the thing. Fuck around, find out. I always say that. Okay, I'm a very, very amazing advocate of please fuck around and find out. Please, please. Because then you're going to find out. Finally, you're going to fucking find out what all this shit that you're doing and all this shit that you're putting up and all this shit that you're saying is finally going to come to a conclusion. And it's going to be the catalyst of your fucking demise. So keep it up. I fucking hope you do. Okay, don't go playing good guy now when you've been pissing on the side of the mountain that people are climbing on. Okay, don't be a nice guy now because we already know that you're a fucking prick. Okay, and you're not gonna you can't just send out a couple presents or a couple apologies and get on the good guy team. We know that you play for the monsters and the assholes, so you gotta fucking stay over there. This isn't that fucking game of Red Rover, we're gonna call you over. No, you chose your side, you fucking stay over there. Okay, so when shit hits the fan, okay, and they're sitting there at the cemetery gates wanting you to go through, you slam their ass all over social media. You know what that's around there, eh, Renee? Just slam it up there. Who gives a fuck? Slam it and then smear it. Is it a pap smear or is it smear as in cream cheese? Oh God. I love spirit. Okay. Oh my God, I love spirit. Is it pap smear or schmear as in cream cheese? Oh my God, Michael. Okay. My fucking bell broke. Bullshit bell now. My fingers are always so fucking greasy. That's enough. Okay. Next message. Take what resonates and leave the motherfucking rest behind. Hope everyone's having a fabulous night. Good old Thursday fun night. I tattooed myself 1, 2, 3, 4 times today. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this tattoo gun. Okay, I'm just going to keep half my hair up right now because I am sweating like a motherfucker. Oh, Sam. Okay, we have Warrior on the bottom of the deck. We also have Twins. And we have Fire. I feel like I shed like a dog. Honestly, I really do. I feel like I lose so much hair a day, and then so much just grows back the next day. Oh, so much hair everywhere that I feel like it's just all over my body all the time. Okay. Warrior Twins Fire. I feel like somebody is on the wrong team. So, as usual, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Okay. I feel like somebody made the wrong decision, okay? And they went on the wrong team. Again, this team thing, okay? We got another one. Somebody was partners with you, okay? And when it came down to fighting for the relationship, fighting for you, they chose to kind of kick you out of the boat and save themselves. Okay? And I feel like they have been very upset ever since. Like, it was an impulsive move, okay? They didn't think about it. They came in, they attacked you, and then they left. And they were on your team. Like, they were on the boat with you. Like, they were supposed to be with you. And they split from you. And somebody from that team, okay, if it was a group of people, somebody from that team, okay, and now we have fertility. So I don't know if it's a parent, okay, somebody who created you, or these are your kids or something like that, okay. I feel like there's a major like regret here from somebody. Like, they're like, almost as if saying, I wish I didn't even have kids at all, and then I wouldn't have done this. You know, because I feel like there's no way of wiping what they did. You know, like, you can't change the past. You can't all of a sudden want something different, right? So then they say kind of, you know, I wish I didn't have them at all. And I mean, that's no good either, okay? Because that doesn't help this. That doesn't make it better. But you know, and it might be making this person feel better to say, I wish I didn't have kids at all, right? But at the same time, it's like, there's this fantasy of them being younger, but you can still have a relationship with them as they grow. It doesn't matter if they're not a kid anymore. If they're not a kid anymore, then put it this way, you're going to have to try a shit ton harder if you did fuck up. And that's just spirit, you know, like, okay, put it this way. Now I'm getting mad, child. Also myself, okay? When you do it the first time, okay, and I'm talking when I had my first channel, it skyrocketed so quick. And I had probably 7, 8, 9 personal readings booked at least a week, okay? Those personal readings were coming in at $150, $200 a pop, okay? And I suddenly got the worst stalker, one of the worst stalkers in the world. My sister's kid died, and then her divorce went through. Her husband bankrupted her, and it's kind of just been like a roller coaster of some of the worst events possible, okay, from that moment on, okay? And, you know, whatever that resonates with somebody or doesn't resonate with somebody. Sometimes we can find the catalyst to everything, and sometimes we can't. Okay, so I feel like, you know, however way this resonates, if you're in the first role or you're in the kids role, you know, put it in a way that if they aren't a kid, then your whole it is going to be like climbing Mount Everest, okay? Because it's going to be so hard to get this person to trust you again, or these people to trust you again. But it's not like it can't happen, okay? It's just you're not going to be able to take them for a couple of ice cream cones to get them to forgive you, or, you know, be really awesome at a Christmas, right? This is like blood, sweat, and tears. This is you know, constant showing up. Okay, this is multiple conversations. This could almost be therapy. Okay, like this is somebody really deciding to eat shit to overcome what happened. Okay, and like, you know, some parents who are on their game, they might not have been the best when you grew up, but when they realize that, they change. You know, you could be 30, you could be 35, you could be 60, and your mom goes, I was an awful person. Like, do you want to talk about this? And then you start talking your shit out, because then your mother is old enough to handle what you're about to say to her, right? It's like some people, they will try to find the answer. They will admit, right, when they can, when they're strong enough, hey, by the way, I really fucked up with you. And I am so proud that you overcame my fuck-upage, because now I'll give you whatever you need, you know, because now it's like, if they come to you for money, you better fucking throw your goddamn wallet out, give them everything that you fucking can, minus your rent money, okay? If they need a place to stay, god damn it, you better fucking get on that couch and give them your bed, because guess what? Your kid's coming and they want your fucking bed, okay? There's certain things that you have to be willing to do if you want to eat shit. But eating shit means you're ready to fucking fix it all, okay? You're ready to fucking fix it all. There's Boogeyman, okay, with, thief or grief. Thief. Maybe this is, you know, maybe you stole your children's childhoods. Okay, maybe you made them grow up way too quick, or maybe you are the third person. Maybe your parents did this to you, made you grow up too quick, never gave you a childhood. Maybe you died when you were fucking like 2 years old, 3 years old, and got resuscitated. Okay, like honestly, like, parents fuck up. No one is ever expecting them to be perfect, okay? Because even as dog mothers and cat fathers, okay, we don't get it right all of the time. Are we really expecting ones of humans to get it right 99.9% of the time, or 100? No. But all we ask is that you acknowledge what you did wrong, because all the appraisal for everything that you did right isn't working anymore, because you didn't do everything right. Now we have to acknowledge what you did wrong, okay? Because it's like somebody's ego had to get stroked for a long fucking time, but guess what? It was an ego stroke. That's all it was. It was just to buy them time until now, okay? Are you talking about 144 as in, like, are you still talking about the reader? Or is it 144 as in a number? And I meant to ask you, Renee, what the heck do you mean when you say Masons all the time? Freemasons, Masons. Like, are you talking about people that work with stone? Or are you saying Freemasons from like another realm? Because I like tried to look it up, like witchcraft. I'm like, what do you mean by Freemason? Like, what do you guys mean by this Freemasons thing that you say, or Masons thing that you say? Because I feel like it's got something to do with this. And are you talking about chosen 144? Okay, no, okay, you're talking about the number 144. Okay. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, okay. I did also read that. What do you mean real people back in the day? As if they are not real people now? Oh, okay, okay. See, what the fuck does that mean? 33 degree? What does that mean? That's like reading another language, Renee. I don't know if you want to say it all on here. You can email it to me. At this point in time, I should just say you could just text me because that's basically what I used to. I haven't even been on X for like a couple of days. I always delete the app and then I forget that I even have it. I just upload shit from YouTube. Eastern stars? What the fuck? Okay, well, I don't know what the heck you mean by 33 degree, but I mean, I trust you. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll look one up. If you know a good documentary about them, can you send it to me? Anybody that feels like doing that, if you want, because I would love to like watch something on them, because I'm dyslexic, so it's like hard for me to read it. I have to like see it in order for it to make sense to me. Okay. Well, these could be the people that unalived children. Okay. And you could have been a part of that. Oh, maybe that's what you're talking about, Renee. Good God, what the heck does that mean? Are you talking in code as in you use numbers that are associated with words? So number 33 would mean ascension, and then number 144 would mean childhood? Okay, well, where the heck is that dictionary? Or is it just things that you made up, or is it like a book on the names of things? Because, man, I could be able to talk in code if I knew all the code numbers. Do other people know the code numbers? I knew that there were some numbers like 444 or 555, but I never read above that. I wonder if there's a book on, maybe that's just like a new knowledge, My lips aren't working. Numerology, numberology. You know what I'm trying to say? Numerology book. I wonder if that's what you're saying. It's disguising. Yes. Okay. Okay. So there's definitely not a book to describe all this stuff. It's just known information. That's a lot then. They see why I might be able to pick that up. It's unless it's written down and I can try to understand it. It just goes fucking right out the goddamn window. So, all right, well, that's not for me. Anyways, okay, so basically, I think to kind of sum it up here, somebody was really supposed to, honestly, again, you know what I kind of feel? Sacrifice their path for you. Okay. Now we're talking like birth chart shit. 33 degrees is the last. Okay. So, I do feel like it's a possibility that then somebody was supposed to give you your birthright and allow, maybe that's why you said your cousin died for you, the Mason died for you, because now what it kind of seems like is that would make a lot of sense, given as they didn't actually build you a path. You were a part, some of the collective is part of the society where their parents were supposed to be the sacrifice, i.e. the mom was supposed to die at birth, okay? Or the father was supposed to be off in battle, and both parents died. It was supposed to be something like that. And it seems like such a tragically hard life, but at the same time, it wouldn't have been, because there were supposed to be other family members that would have been lined up to take care of you. You would have had a legacy. You would have had money. Okay. You would have been taken care of. But then all of a sudden at the last minute, they gave birth to you And then they pulled out and went, nope, I'm not dying. I'm not giving my life up for my kid. Fuck that. I changed my mind. Okay. And that's, that was kind of in the fucking shorts today of Spirit is pissed because someone's playing with fire because children are not games. Maybe that's why, I swear, Creed is just like, or this little guy, Gage, is just staring at me because I'm like, you know, he didn't ask to come back to life, you know, like his fucking father wasn't paying attention, okay, let his fucking kid run out to the road, okay, because maybe the dad wasn't supposed to be there, which means if the dad or the mom had died, they wouldn't have moved to the country house where he died. Okay, so now it's like, okay, now we're getting somewhere where it's like somebody's parents know, okay, that they all of a sudden pulled out and said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to take my life from my child. Okay, and that's unfortunately been your curse since birth. You don't have a path. So, and that unfortunately is a lot of collective, you know, that goes from pillar to post. Okay, has nowhere to go, usually not really settled down, okay, because there isn't a fucking place for you. Nobody died, so you didn't get a path. You just got left. No wonder hunger on the bottom. It's like somebody's fucking starving. It's like they haven't fed you the whole time you were here because you were supposed to get the house with the kitchen and all the fixins and all this shit, and they didn't give you anything. There's Children of the Night in reverse. Okay? They left you out. They left you out in the cold. You couldn't really say anything, although you knew that something was off. Okay, something's not right. I'm not supposed to be outside right now. I'm not supposed to be cut out of this. Okay, I'm not supposed to be starving right now. I'm not supposed to be scared. I'm not supposed to be going from place to place to place. I'm supposed to have a home. Where is my home? And that's for people, this is for people who don't have homes because they didn't fucking give you one. They drove you out. That's the only place that you're supposed to be. There it is. Family. Your fucking family did this shit. Okay, you're supposed to be with your family. You're supposed to be under that roof with them. Okay, because mom wasn't supposed to be there, or dad wasn't supposed to be there, which means the other one was going to need you. Look at dinner in reverse. Like I'm telling you, like you were supposed to have the kitchen, and like I feel like your parent was supposed to kind of become your best friend because the other one wasn't there. Right? So it's like you were supposed to become best friends with this parent, right? And do everything together and fucking, you know, face all your fears together. And you might have had another sibling with you where you guys were like kind of like twins or almost twins. Okay. But instead, I mean, he takes the contract and he goes insane. He kills everybody. Right? Like, what the fuck? And then there we got this fucking movie about the dancers. It's like I feel like whoever this is, they all of a sudden, you know, they didn't want to have to do the work, and it was going to be a lot of work. Being an actual parent is a lot of work, okay? It's a 24/7 day a week, 365 job. And it's so ironic that every parent that has a child always asks for some type of time off. I want time off. I want time off. I don't want to be a parent anymore. I want time off. It's too hard. You're the only one that gives a shit about that parent or about that kid. Yes, it's going to be hard, okay? And no, you don't get any fucking time off. You get time off when you sleep. And that's just if that kid decides that you get to sleep, okay? Honestly, like parents, they turn into bitches. Little fucking whiny ass, I don't sleep anymore. I can't even eat. My child keeps me up. That's what you signed up for. But you know what's funny, ironic, is that they got fed this lie that kids were super easy. And you can just beat them into submission and they're never going to speak and they'll just feed themselves and you'll just be the perfect mother and everything will be so easy. Like, who said that to them? Because you know what these bitches did? Popped these babies out and decided they didn't want to be moms anymore. Oh, okay. Well, you were told that was the job, so you lined everything up and you went for it, and then you pulled the plug and went, yeah, no. Not doing it. Not doing it today. not doing it tomorrow, and I'm sure as fuck not doing it next week. And if that kid wants to bitch about not having a parent, then fuck him. And it's like, man, God is just watching you. So you keep up the good work, parenting skills at their finest. You keep up that good work. You keep talking trash about your kid and the fact that your baby daddy ran out on you and blah, blah, blah. You don't have any money and you want to go shopping and you want to go out with your girlfriend and blah, blah, blah. Honestly, keep it up. Because your dog is listening, your neighbors are listening, your ancestors are listening. There's definitely a telephone that, like, God is listening, okay? And if he's not listening directly, his assistants are. So, like, I mean, keep it up. Keep it up, moms and dads that are doing a kick-ass job, kicking your kid to the curb, not doing what you're supposed to, because suddenly you were going to have to sacrifice something, and you pulled out even though the kid was already created. Sorry, but you can't just throw the bread away after it's been made. Usually people eat it, so that's pretty fucked up, you know, like, you don't just throw a kid away. You actually usually keep it and raise it. But this person was like, no, I can give that kid to the wolves. I don't gotta do shit. Fuck them. Again, awesome parenting skills. Parenting at its finest. Talk about trash and go to these people, okay? Because, like, this is garbage. I'm going to get the fuck out of it now. 51-30. I like it. I feel like, you know, those really awesome parents out there, you know what they're doing? They're waiting for their awards, okay? They're waiting for their awards for the perfect parent. For the parent that tried so hard. For the parent that did everything for the child that still ran away. Okay? They want it to be Mother's Day every day. They want it to be Father's Day every day. They want appraisal. They want thank yous. All right? If you don't say thank you, they're going to take it away from you. Because they're not actually gifting you anything. Okay? Because they're loving creatures. They're gifting it to you. So then you go and kiss their ass. First, then they can rape you again. Oh, great. Thanks. Can we have a blowjob for dinner, or is that too much? Like, holy fuck. Oh, man. Ah. Fucking over that energy. Yuck. Ooh, let's roll the dice. Ooh, Aquarius, Mars, and the 4th house. It's like, why do I feel like, I was going to say Gemini, but I was one off. All right, Cancer, roots, home. I almost feel like kind of like what drives us to connection? What's driving us to want to connect? This could be somebody in your roots that wants to reconnect, or this could be like, you know, like an ancestor or somebody from another life. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody possibly maybe you used to work with. Messenger of Cups. So that would be the Knight of Cups. Hearing the call. Mars energy. It's like somebody's hearing the call who you want to connect with, because I think you both want to connect. There's Temperance energy. And then 7 of Wands. So you could have been really defensive with somebody from your past, okay? They could be a Sagittarius, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But you could be really defensive with somebody, okay? And you're gonna hear the call, not them. They're hearing something different. Okay. You hear the call that makes you kind of put down the shield so then you can hear what they say, because you're not going to be able to hear what they say if you've got like their number blocked or something like that. Okay. So it's like, okay, if there is somebody that you have blocked, then Spirit says it might be time now for you to unblock them, because whatever you were defending yourself against with them in the past, it's good now. Okay. Something might have happened and they might have been super, like, again, like somebody is super defensive and they might be defending what they did. They might be defending what they heard. Okay. But they're definitely defending. Okay. And I feel like now Spirit is like, what's this? You don't have to do that now. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Lovers. So there's Gemini energy. See, I said Gemini. So this, I already picked up that this is Lovers energy. Okay. So somebody is single and ready to mingle, I just heard. Okay. They could have their own business. There's 5 of Cups. They could have their own business or something like that. And they want you to come work for them, or they have been, they've been given a little bit of money, a little bit of independence. So now they don't have to be so defensive. Maybe they thought that you were out for their money. Okay. Or you know, maybe you didn't work that much or something. And they were like, oof, you know, now it's like, now they've got enough money that it doesn't matter if you don't work, or it doesn't matter if you're defensive. They'll just kind of blow past it and go with the face-to-face. They want to go with the face-to-face. Okay, there's the Sun. This might be like, somebody might ask you out. There's the Sacred Masculine. Bang, bang, titty, titty, bang, bang. That's who it is. Okay, so you could be getting a reach out from this Emperor Sacred Masculine energy on a very sunny day. Okay, and look at that on the top of the deck, the fucking King of Cups, which is representative of a woman in this deck, because the king is in his feminine energy. Badass. Okay, so somebody's in their mad feels. Okay, which is why this is that 5 of Cups energy. Okay, I feel like somebody that you have been really defensive over is very upset about it. Okay, so now somebody's crying. Okay, and I don't think that it's you, because you're too busy defending yourself to be crying. Okay, they're crying over, I don't know, something they didn't say, or by them meeting up with you, they're just going to cry when they look at you. I don't know. Somebody's very upset. Okay, very upset. And now we have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, Messenger of Swords. So some information has, this person, this Sacred Masculine has gotten word of some information possibly regarding your financial state. Okay, which is the Queen of Wands in reverse with the 10 of Wands. That is very, like, okay, it seems like somebody that is in a very burdensome time, okay, because of this person. Whoever you've been fighting off is the person that I think you're actually supposed to be secretly working with. Okay, or they're supposed to be giving you money in some way. They're supposed to be financially setting you stable, and they're not. They're making you work really fucking hard, okay, and not giving you anything for it. So that's how this person kind of finds out, like, this, you're definitely getting lowballed, okay? People are not paying you enough, and that's what's going to hurt them the most, is because you're being taken advantage of, okay? And once they get that, okay, now that, you know, it's one thing to think that you're out there and you're doing your own thing because it's where you really want to be and you're gaining your independence, but it's another thing to be out and about and being fucked over, okay? Because you don't deserve to be fucked over. You deserve to have a chance, and it almost seems like somebody's trying to take that chance away from you, okay? Or make life a lot harder for you than what it needs to be. And that is making somebody want to step forward and be like, okay, I can't watch you try this hard on something anymore without helping you. Okay. And then that's when the meet and greet happens. Okay. There's like some type of meet and greet or something. Like, I don't know if you know this person. Now I feel like you don't, but maybe you do. Okay. And it is a meet and greet because the person that shows up is not the person that they used to be. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. This person used to be a liar. Okay. And there's the Knight of Wands in reverse. And they realized that lying got them nowhere. Okay. If anything, it just got people more and more pissed off with them and you more and more farther away from them. Okay. So lying was a quick burnout. And then the Six of Pentacles, it burned, I don't know, their opportunity to make something equal. You know, maybe they owed you money, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they took a deal from you or something. And, you know, they were supposed to be a lot better with that energy than what they were. And they were really driven by money and not so much information. Okay. They did not have the right information. They were very, very misled. Okay. They were very misled. There's the Four of Cups in reverse with the Four of Wands and the Hangman. Okay. And then the Knight of Swords. Okay. So, and then Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Somebody, I almost kind of feel like it's a possibility that they didn't offer you something, again, because of how defensive you were. Okay. And they really hung in that you were the problem, you know, that you were the one that was going to attack them. And then they saw how hard you had to work and that they should have helped you and that they chose not to. And that was the lie, because they were supposed to be helping you from day one and they didn't. Okay. So now they're almost becoming untangled in this. Okay. And moving towards the right thing now. That's why I feel like the connection is going to be remade, or something is going to be brought forward now from the past. Okay. And whoever went through this, okay, whoever had to witness this, or whoever had to work harder because somebody didn't want to kind of eat shit or help you, you know, they just expected that you wanted to do it all on your own. Okay. And it's like, who said that? Like, everybody deserves help. Okay. But they didn't want to help you. Instead, they really wanted to hurt you. And that's why you stayed so defensive, because you knew the difference. You weren't just going to take help out of pity. Okay. This was going to be pity help. And you said, fuck you, take your fucking pity and leave. Okay. You want to help me because you want to help me, then do it. But don't fucking pity me. So then they left, and now they're coming back and they don't have any pity anymore. Now they've got a solution. Okay. It's a solution now, not a petty fucking cup of bullshit. That was just a lie anyways. I think that's it for this reading. Eight of Wands. There's definitely some action here. Okay. And I feel like it's been delayed action. I feel like it's action that has taken a very long time to get its ass moving. Okay. But it seems like this person, whoever they were, okay, whoever they are, was very blocked. They were blocked by their words because they were full of shit. So until they cleaned their mouth out and started speaking the truth, they couldn't come anywhere near you. And now it's like, okay, well, if you're going to tell me the truth, then I'll put my swords and daggers down and let you speak. But if you're going to say some type of bullshit and start defending yourself and of why you fucking treated me like shit and why you did what you did, and you know, then just leave. You know, because the thing is that we can't, a lot of collective now cannot take any more excuses. Okay, like fucking bullshit excuses. Like, honestly, if you're trying to apologize to somebody, don't make up excuses as to why you fucking did it. Apologize or fucking walk away, but don't give yourself a reason or them a reason why you did what you did, because an excuse is a reason why you did it. And for hurting somebody, there are no reasons behind why you hurt. People hurt people because they want to hurt people, because they're in negative energy that they can't control. And they should be able to have their emotions, you know, way more in control than what they do, but they don't, okay? Because they haven't learned how to deal with their emotions. So you kick them out, right? Because for all we knew, their emotions that they couldn't control and that they were lying about was going to hurt you. And it's like, man, you want to lie to yourself. You want to lie to other people. I mean, I can't stop you, but don't fucking lie to me, because then that's where all the respect goes. You know, like, and it's very unfortunate, but it's very true when that happens, when people really start to lie to you and they really, you know, they lie because really, you know, that they're lying to themselves, right? It really doesn't have anything to do with you. This person is just going to lie because that's what they do. They keep people far away from them by lying because they don't trust people with the truth. This person now knows the truth. And they know that you're busting your ass to try to fucking do something, okay? And they just won't give up their money or something. They just won't help you. And now, 8 of Wands in the air, I feel like they are going to. I got this, like, overwhelming feeling. I'm so hungry. Which has been really weird because, like, I haven't really been eating that much lately. And now I feel like I have so much hunger, and then I go to eat and I'll have like 3 bites of something and then feel like I'm so full. Oh, I'm having such a hard time with my fucking stomach right now. So I am going to peace out because I am really hungry. And like I said, I tattooed myself so much today that I have to make sure that I eat or I'm going to feel like shit. So I'm going to eat and, definitely. Oh, yeah. See, I'm tired. All right. Yeah. I knew I was tired. I never yawn, but I know when I yawn, I'm tired. So I'm going to peace out. Oh, as per usual, all the idiots do. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, subscribes, everything. You guys are awesome. We're growing. Grow, channel, grow. Finally. Anyone need personal readings, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Cheers. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you to all the new people. It was awesome to see you. Thanks for slaying ass, Diane. Renee. Awesome. All right, I'm not sure who else is hitting up that chat. Oh, yeah, Perfectly Imperfect. Not sure if you're still around, but if you are, hope you have a great day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at, everybody. All right. Like, I feel like I'm suddenly gonna be sick. I'm so weird. Now I'm like lightheaded and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck happens to me. So I'm gonna go eat before I feel like I'm going to die. And I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Later, gators. Word to your mothers.